An actor's job is to kiss and tell, but when you fall in love on screen, lines and feelings can get blurry, leading stars to meet on set and begin relationships they'll later regret. These are the actors who enjoyed kissing their co-stars too much. When Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie filmed Mr. and Mrs. Smith in 2004, they shared a steamy on-screen kiss and danced the tango together. Of their meeting, Jolie told Vogue, "We found this strange friendship and partnership that kind of just suddenly happened. I think a few months in, I realized, God, I can't wait to get to work." While it sounds innocent enough, Pitt was married to Jennifer Aniston at the time, and affair rumors spread like wildfire. Pitt and Aniston denied the speculation amid their January 2005 split, but Pitt and Jolie's subsequent relationships suggested otherwise. Brangelina were together for 12 years, married for 2, and raised 6 children together. Jolie even told the New York Times, "Not a lot of people get to see a movie where their parents fell in love." When their romance ended in September 2016, potential reasons for the split pointed to Pitt's alleged behavior during an in-flight argument with Jolie and their eldest son, Maddox. The incident reportedly prompted Jolie to file for divorce the following day. Their divorce proceedings resulted in a nasty custody battle. Speaking with Vogue India, Jolie explained, "I separated for the well-being of my family. It was the right decision."
Except to say it was a very difficult time, and we are a family.
Chad Michael Murray and Sophia Bush met on the set of One Tree Hill in 2003 and began dating almost as quickly as their characters, Lucas and Brooke, did on screen. What followed was a whirlwind romance. The TV couple turned real-life couple were engaged by May 2004, married in April 2005, and split only 5 months later. In December 2006, Murray and Bush's divorce was finalized, but they filmed 4 more seasons of their hit show together. Bush doesn't enjoy talking about the relationship publicly, but the actress admitted she got involved with Murray when she was very young, as she revealed on Dax Shepard's Armchair Expert podcast in 2018. "Being a super nerdy kid and suddenly you're on TV and all this stuff is happening and one of the cool people you work with thinks you're awesome." On top of the natural stresses of working with your ex every day, Bush was determined to remain professional following the very public breakup. But the producers allegedly made moving on difficult. She told Shepard, "They were actually really deeply inappropriate to both of us. They made practice of taking advantage of people's personal lives." Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth are Hollywood's version of high school sweethearts gone wrong. They met on the set of The Last Song in 2009, portraying summer loves Ronnie and Will, before starting a real-life romance of their own. Their love story included a broken engagement, plenty of revealing songs, a re-engagement, a wildfire evacuation, a secret wedding, and a divorce. That is a lot of emotional stress for 20-somethings to go through in a decade. Just 8 months after quietly marrying in December 2018, a statement announcing the couple's separation revealed via People. Ever evolving, changing as partners and individuals, they have decided this is what's best while they both focus on themselves and careers. They still remain dedicated parents to all of their animals they share while lovingly taking this time apart. Their divorce was settled in December 2019. As for what went wrong, a source told Entertainment Tonight, "Liam loved Miley so much, but in the back of his mind, he always knew a life with her would prove difficult because she never seemed ready to settle down. Liam wanted a marriage and family." The actor later found love with model Gabriella Brooks, while Cyrus shared an infamous fling with Brody Jenner's ex-wife Caitlyn Carter, before moving on with singer Cody Simpson. Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattison met on the set of Twilight, which was released in 2008 and quickly became Hollywood's it couple. Whether Team Edward or Team Jacob, all our hearts broke when their romance came to a sudden end. In 2012, Stewart was caught kissing her then married and much older Snow White and the Huntsman director Rupert Sanders. It was scandalous for both of their ill-fated relationships, but Stewart took the brunt of the bad press. Issuing a public apology, Stewart said in a statement, "This momentary indiscretion has jeopardized the most important thing in my life, the person I love and respect the most, Rob. I love him. I'm so sorry."
4 years ago, I was dating this guy named Robert. And we broke up and then we got back together.
The couple decided to give their relationship another try, but called it quits for good in 2013. Years later, the former co-stars appeared to be on better terms. In 2019, Stewart got candid about the messy split on The Howard Stern Show and said, We lived in a different time then. The shaming that went down was so absurd. It wasn't innocent. That was a really hard period of my life. I was really young.
Me and Rob were like a little older, and it was just like, gong.
Tori Spelling and Dean McDermott were both married to other people when they met and fell in love on the 2005 set of Lifetime's Mind Over Murder. Both of their marriages quickly fell apart, and the two tied the knot in May 2006. If that isn't the textbook definition of enjoying kissing your co-star too much, Spelling further shed light on their shady beginnings on True Tori, a Lifetime show in which the couple worked through their own marital issues. Spelling revealed during a 2014 episode, he was married. We had sex the first night we met. It was a conscious decision, like fell head over heels for you. As a result, Spelling revealed that she couldn't bring herself to blame the woman with whom McDermott cheated in 2013. Admitting that some might view McDermott's infidelity as karma, this couple has stayed together through more than just cheating scandals. They've had unexpected and dangerous pregnancies, alleged emotional breakdowns, money troubles, and stints in rehab, to name a few of their trials. McDermott told Us Weekly in 2019, "I think that Tori was just going to run for the hills, and I could totally understand why. But she was like, I just can't turn off the love for you. I love you. You hurt me. I'm angry, but I love you." Based on chemistry alone, there was definitely something going on behind the scenes with A Star Is Born stars Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. However, rumors of a romantic relationship got so outrageous, especially after that headline-making 2019 Oscars performance and Cooper's split from partner Irina Shayk, that the pop star had to shut them down. While talking to Oprah Winfrey for Elle, Lady Gaga revealed, "We made a love story. For me, as a performer and as an actress, of course we wanted people to believe that we were in love, and we wanted people to feel that love at the Oscars. We wanted it to go right through the lens of that camera and to every television that it was being watched on, and we worked hard on it. We worked for days. But even if the only mission these two pulled off is to make us believe they enjoyed flirting and kissing each other on screen as Allie and Jack, neither would deny that the depth of their friendship is rare." Cooper told Entertainment Weekly, "She knows everything about me. Everything. There is not one thing she doesn't know, and I believe the same for me." On the hit TV series This Is Us, Milo Ventimiglia and Mandy Moore's characters Jack and Rebecca Pearson share a very intense love. During a 2016 appearance on Watch What Happens Live, Moore admitted that Ventimiglia was her best on-screen kiss. When host Andy Cohen took it a step further and asked if there was ever tongue involved, Moore revealed, "Sometimes that's required. I think to make it look like a real kiss, there has to be tongue." The very next day, Ventimiglia echoed Moore's sentiment when he told E! News, "It's more than just an act. There's a moment. You're looking into someone's soul. You're looking into their eyes. I know when the cameras are rolling, it's Jack and it's Rebecca, and they have a deep, deep connection." However, even though the two clearly enjoy kissing one another, it's purely for entertainment purposes. Moore has been happily married to Taylor Goldsmith since 2018. These days, Milo Ventimiglia only kisses and tells about his on-screen loves, but the actor's past is scattered with ex-girlfriends who are also former co-stars, with Gilmore Girls' Alexis Bledel being one of them. According to People, Ventimiglia said of their first on-screen kiss, "I was nervous. We did each angle a million times. It must have gone well considering the fact that the pair got together in real life shortly after, dated for over 3 years, and even talked about marriage long after their characters Rory and Jess had broken up on TV." The 2016 revival series Gilmore Girls: A Year in the Life left fans wondering if Bledel and Ventimiglia's real-life split influenced their on-screen love lives. There's no way to know for sure, as the actors don't often speak about their romantic past. But with Ventimiglia only appearing in 2 parts of the reboot, does he think Jess and Rory belong together? Ventimiglia told W Magazine, "I feel like, well, if you've got that hair, and you've got a cool jacket, and you've got a book in your pocket, you must be good for a girl." When Penn Badgley and Blake Lively started dating in 2007, they tried to keep their romance from becoming gossip on the Gossip Girl set. During a 10-year retrospective on the series, Lively told Vanity Fair, "I remember there was one point where we were just afraid of how our personal lives overlapping our work life could be perceived by our bosses." Badgley declined to be interviewed for that piece, but he has spoken about his relationship with Lively, telling Elle, "We were very much caught up in the show, which itself was a 6-year endurance test. Our relationship was a part of that and helped us through it. While this on-screen pairing didn't work out in real life, Badgley's wife, Domino Kirk, announced in February 2020 that they were expecting a baby. Meanwhile, Lively is happily married to Ryan Reynolds, with whom she has 3 daughters. So everyone got a happy ending, including their characters, Dan and Serena. Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams are unique to this list because they did not fall in love on the set of The Notebook. In fact, it would be more accurate to say they actively disliked each other. Director Nick Cassavetes told VH1 that Gosling wanted him to kick McAdams off the set one day and read with another actress off camera instead. As a result, the actors had a mediation session. We went into a room with a producer. They started screaming and yelling at each other, and it got better after that, you know? They had it out. I think Ryan respected her for standing up for her character, and Rachel was happy to get that out in the open. The rest of the film wasn't smooth sailing, but it was smoother sailing. Smooth enough for the pair to start dating after filming. As Gosling told GQ in 2007, "I mean, God bless The Notebook. It introduced me to one of the great loves of my life. But people do Rachel and me a disservice by assuming we were anything like the people in that movie. Rachel and my love story is a hell of a lot more romantic than that." As their Best Kiss win at the 2005 MTV Movie Awards led to probably the best on-air kiss in the broadcast history, he's got a point. As for the breakup, Gosling said, "The only thing I remember is we both went down swinging and we called it a draw." It sounds like they fell under the spell of their characters, Allie and Noah, on set and found something real. But sadly, spells wear off eventually. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite celebrities are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.